Very good morning, traders. I'm Nalnakshi Swami, welcoming back to my channel, Smart and Edge. In today's video, I'm going to decode the price action in a simple but powerful way using the classic ABC pattern and my bare EP levels as well as CPR levels. Many traders get confused during the C correction how far it will retrace, where the reversal will come, and how to take a confident trade. So today I'll show you step by step how the ABC pattern formed and how the retracement respected the levels and how the final D leg unfolded beautifully using my EP suggestion and rolling pivot alignment. Watch till the end because this is exactly how you build conviction, confidence, and consistency in your trading. See, the patterns, ABC pattern, you might have come across with the ABC pattern. But if you are backed with the clarity of something happened, something happening, then everything unfolds very beautifully. That is what I am going to show it to you, how I am able to, I coded for all those things. Because I studied so many patterns, so many things, so many concepts. I underwent through, but I didn't have practical approach for that. So when I finally decoded the practical approach for that, every concept became simple and configurable. So today you are going to see ABC pattern and bare EP cluster analysis. I'm going to show. Other than that, I'll be showing even CPR alignments. Even the CPR alignment, rolling pivot, everything clustered together, how you can trade the price action, how you can roll along with the price, and you will be profitable. ABC pattern, how D leg completes. AB impulse creates the initial move. AB impulse, just a starting point to B, it creates an initial move. BC correction defines the retracement. A, B, and C. C correction that we always see it is like a change of character and retracement making an higher low. That is, BC correction defines the retracement and CD leg usually equals AB is equal to CD. The next move, that is measured move, from AB to CD, that leg will be, it is equal. The strong trends, in an unusual strong trends, D may reach 1.27, 1.414 or 1.618 extensions. That means it will extend to the Fibonacci retracement, not AB is equal to CD. It will extend to 1.27, not 1 is to 1, 1.27 and 1.414 and 1.618 extensions. That will happen. That's what happened in the Nifty. I'm going to show you what has happened, what is the price behavior, what happened in the market. Post D correction. Now, D has been attained in the Nifty. Now, correction. Retracement happens from C to D, like key retracement zone, are 38.2 percentage. That will be a shallow correction. And 50 percentage is normal correction. And 61.8 percentage is the deep correction. Overlapping zones is equal to high probability reaction. We will get the so I'm going to unfold all these things on the chart. Now, on my chart, I have coded for the EP clusters. And if you see the bare EP cluster interaction, bare EP cluster indicates untested supply zones. There is a bear EP cluster on the Nifty. It was an untested supply zones. Market often revisits EP clusters unless trend is extremely strong. Gap up above the bear EP increases likelihood of retracement. That is what happened in the Nifty. It has gapped up from the bear EP clusters. That's why I'm anticipating correction of the Nifty towards the EP cluster, retesting of the TP clusters. EP clusters act like magnets for retracements. So in this example, this is the Nifty chart. You can see the market was coming down, bear EP, bear EP, bear EP. These are all EP clusters. Bears were coming down, and you can see the simultaneously these are the three dotted this one counters or CPR levels. The CPR was descending, and you can see over there, and finally market rallied to this level, and this is the cluster. You can see the EP has been clustered in this area. EP has been clustered in this area, and dark, you can see lines clustered over there, red lines clustered over there. What the market did is it jumped over that. Who can do that? Only a big money can do this, cross this cluster and create a new level. That's what happened in the market. Market gapped up from this level. Instead of slowly going that, it jumped this bear to bull EP. It jumped to that. In this example, this is the bear cluster, and market from the bear cluster, market created an imbalance. It came down, and this is the beginning of the A bear EP started over here, and finally it retraced back. You can see all the CPRs were descending over here. Finally, the market took A, B, took the support around this and retraced. Here you can see it has jumped over you have seen the gap up due to the news of election. Yeah, I mean, election predictions that NDA is going to win with majority. That was the news. For that news, market jumped through that, and finally yesterday it reached around 26,010. So it has completed A, B, C, D, C, A, B, C, D. That is equal to AB is equal to CD. And it retraced to 1.618 Fibonacci retracement. Here it is not clear. You can see over here in this picture, it has retested. You can see it has retested this level from the bear EP has started. Bear EP started from here, and the market gapped up and tested this level, and a new EP line has been formed. New EP line has formed and tested that, and it has come down. You can see clearly over here. So now the question is, it may go up and then it may retest to untested bear cluster, because there was a gap up in this. This is a normal procedure. ABCD pattern has been unfolded over here. I am showing you with the blue retracement legs. These are the black one is the down move, and the blue one is the up move. That is ABCD pattern. Now the market is preparing for the retracement to this untested bear cluster because there were no orders. Market will come back. There is liquidity available for the market, big money, and they can grab that liquidity. Probably testing to 25,700 around this area, 675 or around this area, market can come back to this area. And then it may start a reversal. That will be the retracement. Retracement we can anticipate for in the market. That's what we can anticipate. That is the first sign what we saw today in the market, yesterday in the market. Because market went up and it was a deep correction while closing. Market showed it went up to 26,010 and then retraced to 25,868, finally closed around 25,884. So, will the market touch bear EP levels? That is the bear EP levels cluster. It jumped over the wall. Then will it high probability of revisiting bear EP cluster? The first reason is D leg is completed because it has made a move up to 1.618 retracement, Fibonacci retracement. So it says that D leg is completed and retracement has started. After touching 26,110, a retracement, a deep retracement from 26,010 to 25,864 is a deep retracement on yesterday. So, gap up behavior typically retrace. This is the gap up, what happened in the market. It jumped over the bear wall. So, usually this typically retraces. EP Fibonacci confluence strengthens the zone and EP Fibonacci retracement zones, and it is that is confluencing with that. It strengthens the zone. That is the anticipation also, it strengthens. Only invalidated by strong breakout above the 26,010. In case if the market doesn't retrace, it starts moving higher, that will be invalidated. So we have to closely watch the price action, but most probability the market can seek the liquidity zone. Liquidity, big money can seek that liquidity. That is the bear cluster zone. Revisiting that level is highly possible, which is placed around 25,700 to 25,680. And also there is CPR level is there. Untested CPR level is there. It has widely moved, gapped up, and with the narrow CPR and wide CPR, it has not been retested. So we need to watch carefully. That is the thing what I am observing in the market. Okay, let me go back to this and take you to the chart. I am taking you to the chart so that you can see very clearly what has happened in the market. You can see over here, the market started with the cluster. This is the consolidation zone. The market always starts with a counter. This is a counter. From the counter, it rallied, it came out, and again a counter has been started. The rotation has been started, and bears have started coming down. And again, it has revisited this cluster. You can see it revisited the cluster, and you can see the price coming to that level, bear EP level. The market came down to 25,375, 48 to 28 level. That's why in my previous video, I was confident that market has gone down. Will come and retrace back that and tested that. This was the cluster of bear EPs. You can see red lines over here, bear EPs, market came down. Now, market has gapped above the bear EPs. These are the bear EP, episodic pivots. These are episodic pivots which has been coded for intraday time frame. This indicator is, I'm testing that, I have created it to see that it is really wonderful, it is working wonderful, apart from the episodic pivot. So I wanted to know exactly where the market will do. See, that's what happened. This is the bear cluster over here. The market jumped to above the bear cluster, and revisiting of this cluster is very much possible. And a new EP has been formed. New bullish EP has been formed here. The market started over here. See, till that it was crossing the EPs formed earlier. And this was the new EP. It could not sustain and it has come down. It has come down. Any retracement to this level or little bit inside will be a selling opportunity. The market can start its down move till the EP cluster. It may retest this EP cluster, that is around 25,701 to 25,680. And you can see here gradually CPR levels are increased. The narrow CPR created for an imbalanced move and a wide CPR was adjacent, overlapping CPR has been created. So there is possibility of the market coming down to this level, and there is a CPR formed here, and if it starts breaking below this CPR, retesting and breaking below, the market may start its journey towards this level. So keenly watch for that. For an intraday trader or a positional trader, you need to watch this level to take a long level. You need not trade every day because these moves will be very choppy. Very choppy, you will be chopped out. If you enter into this type of price behavior, you will be chopped out. Wait for the levels to take a very good return, because it will be smooth and smooth ride will be there. Now it will be a choppy move will be there. Today we may, if it does that, if instantaneously, if it comes down, that is a great thing, because sometimes the market will do that if they are in hurry. Otherwise they will go sideways and then it may reach that. It may take next week it start doing that. It may chop around, it may go sideways. If I take the tool, let me take the tool, this tool here, in this area, the price may go sideways and then it may start coming down. It may do like this. It may little bit of moving higher and staying in this region, and a cluster can be created and then it can come down. So you need to be very careful. Better to avoid that type of price action is seen. But when it comes to this bear cluster, if it retraces to this bear cluster and CPR level also, you can do that. If I go for the, if I enable the rolling pivot, my indicator, rolling pivot, let me zoom this price action. Already, see, you can see the rolling pivot. I am on the hourly basis. The price as closed before, and a dozy narrow range bar has been formed. That is blue color bar. So yeah, this candle high 25,889 and 25,868. Suppose if the market starts breaking below this level, then it is a sell-off. Sometimes what the market will do is it will try to move above this and it will try to this. This is a flip zone. Flip level. If you carefully observe, this level is 25,940. Let me take out the price note, let us mark this 25,940. It can do that because a narrow range bar can push the market to this level before any. See, this is the price action. What is happening is, this is the price action. What is happening over here? Market has gone down, deep down, taking the liquidity, and it has gone to this level, and bear EP has been formed. Now it can retrace back to this level, 25,947, and it can trade within this range also. So if you see the range 25,947 to 25,816, that is around 120 points. The market may go sideways like this, or if it is in hurry, it can test this bear EP cluster. So today's price action is very, very important, friends. Already market is showing exhaustion at this level, and we can anticipate with the help of my rolling pivot already showing exhaustion. You can see the exhaustion over here, and neutral color has been formed. Why neutral color has been formed? Because the price has closed below the pivot, that's why neutral, but still the trend is intact. That means that's Gan Hilo is still, it is, the price has breached away from the Gan Hilo. The Gan Hilo level comes to 25,760. That's what it is indicating. And shorter period Gan Hilo from the CPR indicator, it is already showing reversal. It is showing a bearish color over here. Let me take out this. Then you can see clearly here. Let me take out all these drawings. You can see clearly what is happening in the market. So any pullback to 25,947, the market can get rejected from that level, or new EP level 25,958. We need to see for that, and wick can go up to that also. There is a wick over here. Already wick has been formed. That is a flip level, and any in between this level 25,932 to 25,918, it is a watchful area. Market may show some sort of reversal. There you can look for any rejection from this level. You wait for that, and then you can look for a PE option, PE trade in the market until it is confirmed. You need to get a confirmation for that, and a bear EP has been formed. Once the bear EP has been formed over here, it says that it is 25,963. 25,000 on the table, you are seeing 25,963. If the market doesn't cross this level, then it is a question. The market may start the same rotation behavior. It can come down, and in due course of time, it can test the untested bear cluster. And also CPR level is also there. Untested CPR, it may try to retrace back to this level. It may go up to this, test this, or otherwise it may test the untested bear cluster. Okay, friends, thank you very much. Nalnakshi Swami signing off. And if you want to access my paid indicator, see, all the concepts become clarified, clear, crystal clear with my indicators. These are my customized indicator. You can trade better. So don't delay. You can WhatsApp me on this number 984520960. These are paid indicators. You need to message me to get the access. Thank you very much, friends. Nalnakshi Swami signing off.